The Wood River Valley market looks hot right now, but those numbers might be misleading you. Here's what's actually driving the data behind Sun Valley, Ketchum, Hailey, and Bellevue.
Welcome back to Dry Fly Collective Real Estate here in Sun Valley, Idaho. Last week, we covered the larger picture, what is happening in Blaine County. This week, we're going to take a slightly deeper dive into each of the four markets. We've got Sun Valley, Ketchum, Hailey, and Bellevue to go over. And there's some interesting stats once we start to look a little closer into each one of these sub-markets within Blaine County. So let's start off in Sun Valley. What do we have going on? Historically low levels of inventory, 46 active listings currently in the entire zip code. All right, we got sellers who are priced right with ready to go product. They are moving very quickly with almost no competition. You'll notice that the median sales price shot up significantly. That's being skewed by a $7 million sale last month. So don't let that number mislead you. We've got a $1 million price point. That is the sweet spot. When we dive deeper into the stats, if it's listed near $1 million, competition is huge right now. Buyers beware, sharpen your swords. That's where the competition holds right now. If you're looking to sell and you're in that category, things are looking good for you right now. Days on market dropped 35%. So the right properties are moving faster than they were last year. Ketchum. Now, here's some interesting stuff. You will notice that the supply, the absorption rate went from nearly 9 months to 5 months. That might on the surface go, oh my gosh, we are in a full-fledged market that is selling and moving quickly. We got to pause on that because that's not what's going on. We actually have a lack of inventory that is pulling down the absorption rate. So we've got less homes for sale and they're moving at a okay clip, but they're not moving terribly fast. So low inventory is driving the story, not demand. Okay, the market is very tight in Ketchum right now. Median sales price goes up significantly, but we've got one large sale in Ketchum, $9 million, bringing that median price point up significantly. Sold to list ratio, you're at 96%. So again, if you are priced accordingly, you're getting 96% of what you want. If you're a buyer right now, you've got a little bit of room to negotiate, but not a ton. The Hailey market. What's going on here? Listings surged in March. We've got more inventory in this part of the market than we've had in some time. Absorption rate is a little bit higher. Not anything crazy though. We're from 2.59 last year to 3.18 months supply of inventory. That is still a very strong seller's market. Now, if we are looking at what's moving the best, if it is a sub $800,000 property, there is a ton of demand and competition in that part of the market. So if you're selling your house, price accordingly. And if you're buying in that sub $800,000 price point, competition is there. Let's have a look at Bellevue. Now, Bellevue's got an interesting thing happening here. It has got absolutely no inventory. We have less than 2 months supply of inventory. That is not healthy. That is unbalanced and not necessarily a good thing. What that means though is if you are looking to sell your home in Bellevue, you have almost zero, I mean zero competition right now. So if you're considering selling, now might be the time to get it on the market. If you're considering buying in Bellevue, if it's been on the market for any time at all, there might be some room to negotiate. That's going to cover our markets specifically from Sun Valley all the way to Bellevue. And like we always talk about, everything is a micro product. So while we talk about Blaine County as a whole, and then we go into these sub-markets of Sun Valley and Bellevue and things like that, even within those markets, we've got microclimates. It's going to come down to the street. It's going to come down to that exact home. So at the end of the day, this is great information to know, but just know that if you really have questions and want to find out what's going on in your exact location, give me a call. Let's sit down and talk about what these numbers mean to you. This is Zach Greenwald with Dry Fly Collective Real Estate signing off. I'll see you soon.